Video is patrol canine work going from trailing to contaminated apartment complexes with an attempt to identify barriers or places that the subjects have gone through, and then ultimately to identify a door in the apartment complex that the subject went into. This type of work is extremely difficult to perform properly. Many times the dogs have a tendency to just get extremely excited when they get close and have a difficult time in isolating a primary scent source. This video shows what several days of training will do for a dog in beginning to isolate that odor.
This is going to be the pivotal point coming up, going into the gate. We've got to assume and we have to think that he's on the right trail, but we have to remember there's a fresh trail that was laid over top of it. Leave it, get to work. There's a fresh trail that was laid right over the top of it by another.
The first pivotal point of this video is going to be this intersection coming up. We had a freshly laid distraction trail that crossed this intersection, continued down the road while the subject went into the gate to another location. What's interesting about this is that the distraction trail was about 20 minutes fresher. So the dog definitely had a choice to make here, and it appears that he's doing the right one. Our handler here didn't have any idea where the trail was. This was blind for him. Notice how the lead handling creates a little bit of an issue. The dog wants to move forward on scent, but then gets line checked because the lead gets tangled up in this object right here. Lead handling at intersections or where there's scent problems or big surface changes is really important that it's done correctly and done in such a way that it doesn't impact the dog too much. Look at the dog's big change in body language right there. It just detected something from a distance and only briefly. First little change was the proximity alert to the subject's location. Now you're going to notice some intensity change on the dog. The speed's picking up and the intensity for odors getting a little stronger. You're going to notice some big body language changes coming up around these buildings. At this point in the training, the canine's actually beginning to establish a good alert for doors, barriers, and gates, and the handler easily recognizes exactly what the dog's telling him. Video progresses, look at the key points that the dog shows specific interest in, and you're going to notice that the dog constantly gravitates to one general location. At the end of the video, make sure you consider where the subject is found by the dog in relationship to some of these key points.